evening, you're watching 7 at 7, the only news bulletin where we curate the day's top 7 stories for our viewers. Before we get to the headlines, let me quickly take you through, at least numerically, where India stands with its fight against COVID-19. Our total cases right now are at 19,64,536, 40,699 deaths. Worst affected state continues to be the state of Maharashtra, recording 4,68,265 positive cases with 16,476 deaths. Tamil Nadu second with 2,73,460 positive cases and 4,461 deaths. Andhra Pradesh is now at number 3, recording a total import of positive cases of 1,86,461 and recording 1,681 deaths. All of this information collated till just about 20 minutes ago, right here on India Today. Let me now let's cut across now directly to maximum city Mumbai, which is bracing for another day of heavy showers, as the Met Department predicted heavy rains to continue in the city, even though Mumbaikars woke up to light showers today. So it seems better, but yesterday was Monsoon Mayhem, which left the city battered, bruised, waterlogged. Heavy rainfall led to massive landslides at Pedder Road last night. The road has been closed now. Restoration work is underway. Mumbai's Nair Hospital is completely inundated. Bus routes towards Nair Hospital have all been diverted. Parts of retaining wall of the Ridge Road collapsed at NS Patka Road, leading to traffic jams on both sides. Mumbai Police has urged residents to stay inside and not venture out near the shore or waterlogged areas. Mumbai's Kolaba saw 293 mm of rain, breaking 46-year-old record for highest rainfall in the month of August. Prime Minister Modi spoke to the Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, assuring all possible support.
BMC received more than 140 complaints of tree falling in various parts of the city. Here is one more area where a big tree has fallen, and now the BMC workers will have to come out and take care. I'm near the Eastern Freeway. What I am seeing in this area is that there are many cars which have been randomly parked in this area. This is perhaps owing to the reason that yesterday, when it was raining very, very heavily, perhaps either these cars broke down, or perhaps owing to the heavy downpour and waterlogging, the people inside felt that it would be safe to just leave their cars here and go up to the safer area. These cars have been randomly parked. It is causing disruption to the traffic, but I believe there would be many people who were traveling through this area who thought that it would be best to leave their cars and just go walking home. The weather department has sounded a red alert, and the Mumbai police has said that Mumbaikars need to be careful and they need to stay indoors unless they have some very urgent work. With camera person Raju Namdar, this is Pankaj Upadhyay in Mumbai, reporting for India Today.
We are trying to start single lane traffic the northward and southward in next about 3 hours time. By 1 p.m. is 2 hours time, and remaining is passive repair because there's a major damage to the road. That work has already started, as you see behind me, and but we will ensure that by 1 p.m. the north and southward traffic starts without any diversion here and there.
All right, meanwhile, a fire at a COVID hospital in Ahmedabad has claimed the life of 8 patients. According to the authorities, all 8 victims were being treated at the ICU ward. 40 other patients were rescued and have been shifted to a civic hospital in the city. The blaze broke out at about 3:30 a.m. this morning on the top floor of the 4-storied Shrey Hospital in Ahmedabad's Navrangpura area. Authorities believe that short circuit could have caused the fire. Chief Minister Rupani has now ordered a probe. A compensation of 2 lakh has been announced for deceased kin by the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund.
बाकी के जो मरीज इस हॉस्पिटल में थे 41 मरीज, उनको सरकारी सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल हॉस्पिटल में शिफ्ट किया गया है। बिल्डिंग को सील कर दिया गया है। पुलिस और फॉरेंसिक साइंस के अधिकारी कारणों की इंक्वायरी कर रहे हैं। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी ने इस समग्र घटना की जांच के आदेश दिए हैं।
आपको क्या बताया अस्पताल ने?
अस्पताल ने कुछ नहीं बताया। अभी पुलिस वाले को पूछा तो पुलिस वाले ने बताया, मैंने मदर इन लॉ सासू माँ है कोरोना में थे, अभी बोले एक्सपायर हो गया, अभी 8 आदमी का लिस्ट बताया, उसमें दिखा है तीसरे नंबर पे मेरी सासू का नाम है। 100% लापरवाही, 100%। पहले मैंने बोला कि भाई कुछ पता नहीं है, यहाँ आए बिगड़ कुछ नहीं बोला, अभी 100% लापरवाही है।
ये जो लीलावती बहन है उसके हस्बैंड पहले है,
उनके हस्बैंड भी आके
डिस्चार्ज किया, 6.5 लाख रुपए का पेमेंट किया हुआ है पहले। पेमेंट के लिए सब फोन पहले करते हैं, लेकिन अभी इन्फॉर्मेशन के लिए कोई फोन नहीं करता।
Meanwhile, trouble seems to be mounting for actor and Sushant Singh's girlfriend Rhea Chakraborty in connection with the money laundering case. After booking Rhea for money laundering case, the ED is now probing income tax returns of the late actor girlfriend. In the latest, ED sources have informed us that as per income tax return, Rhea's net worth rose to 14 lakh from 10 to 12 lakh since last year. However, what they seem to suggest is that despite the meager net worth, Rhea bought 2 properties in Mumbai worth crores. One property was bought in Rhea's name and the other in a family member's name, her father. It is, however, unclear who paid for these properties, and ED has asked for the property papers. The Enforcement Directorate is also probing a flat in Mumbai's Carl East, which has been registered in Rhea's name. The probe agency will also probe another flat in Navi Mumbai's Ulve, which was registered in the name of Rhea's father. I want to connect right now directly to my colleague Munish Pandey, who's joining us with more updates on this. Munish, you know, it's interesting because the ED has now probing the corruption angle through the financial, what they think is the financial angle in it. They have said 2 properties she bought, even though her net worth rose by just 2 lakhs in 1 year's time. However, Munish, right now, Rhea has also bought out and said 2 properties, one in Khar, which is near Khar subway, she bought for 85 lakhs, and there's a house loan on it which she's paying of 60 lakhs. The other property in Ulve, Raigarh district, which is in her father's name, she says the ED is bringing it up, but it was actually bought in the year 2012 and possession was given in 2016, much before she even met Sushant. Are these the same corroborating 2 properties that the ED is talking about?
Yeah, well, these are the 2 properties which are under scanner of Enforcement Directorate as far as the financial angle in Sushant Singh Rajput's death case is concerned. Now, what Enforcement Directorate sources have told India Today that her net worth as of now is 14 lakh rupees, which increased by 2 lakh rupees from last 1 year. But the properties which are on her name are worth more than 1 crore rupees at this point of time, and that is what they suspect, that the money which might have come from other sources, that was not reflected in her income tax return files. Now, as far as ED is concerned, they are also going to question Rhea Chakraborty about her personal expenses, because remember, in the bank statement, it is clearly reflected that there was some transactions between Sushant Singh Rajput to Rhea Chakraborty. But also it is, it will be important to note that at that point of time, they were in relationship. So whether those transactions were illegal or not, whether the property was bought using illegal money or money from other sources, that is what the ED wants to know at this point of time, for which ED has already summoned Rhea Chakraborty through her email. As of now, she has not responded, but she is expected to appear tomorrow. Whether she will appear or not.
Right, we're going to keep a keen eye, Munish. She's expected to appear tomorrow. However, she said those 2 houses that the ED has spoken about, she's saying both of them are clear. One of them still has a 60 lakh house loan against it. She bought it for 85 lakhs. The other was in her father's name, and it was bought in the year 2012. Thank you, Munish, for joining us. I just want to quickly shift focus to Kerala. Now, on the Kerala gold scam, accused Swapna Suresh has made an explosive claim during interrogation by the NIA. Swapna has claimed that she knew Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan while working with the UAE Consul General and would relay information during iftar meetings. Swapna claimed that Vijayan's former principal secretary, Sivashankar, was like a mentor to him. The Kerala scam-accused lawyer produced her wedding photo in which she was shown wearing a 5 kg gold set. And I claimed that Swapna was aware gold smuggling would affect the economy. All right, now the Ministry of Defense has officially, or rather had officially acknowledged that Chinese soldiers intruded in eastern Ladakh in May. However, that report was soon removed from the Ministry of Defense's website, leading to many speculations. It became political very quickly. Take a look.
93 days since the standoff began, after the government continuously dismissed allegations of incursions by China in Ladakh.
लेकिन मैं इतना यकीन दिलाना चाहता हूं कि भारत की 1 इंच जमीन को भी दुनिया की कोई ताकत छू नहीं सकती है, उस पर कब्जा नहीं कर सकती।
The Ministry of Defence under Rajnath Singh has gone on record admitting the truth. The truth that India has set the news agenda, reporting from day one. The Defence Ministry uploaded a note on its website talking about the prolonged standoff and describing the Chinese aggression as transgressions for the very first time. That's right, the very first time that the government has practically admitted that this isn't just aggression but actual transgression. The note mentions the transgressions in detail and even notes the locations, concluding that the standoff will take a while to dial down. Making the admission more glaring, the note was yanked down from the MOD website just minutes after it came to light in the media. But by then, it was too late. Congress MP Rahul Gandhi, who has led a serial video attack on the China issue, latched onto media reports, asking in a tweet, why is the PM lying?
जो हमारे डिफेंस मिनिस्ट्री ने आज भी जो विड्रॉ करा है लिखने के बाद में, उसके अंदर भी उन्होंने ये कहा है कि द प्रेजेंट स्टैंड ऑफ इज लाइकली टू बी प्रोलॉन्ग। तो कितना प्रोलॉन्ग होगा, क्या इसका रास्ता है, क्या इसके लिए आगे की तैयारी है?
Chinese intrusions are often loosely referred to as transgressions, a word that's defined in the dictionary as the act or process of breaking a law or moral rule. It's also defined as infringement or violation of law, command or duty. Coming to the Ministry of Defence note, it says Chinese aggression has been increasing along the LAC and more particularly in the Galwan Valley since the 5th of May. Chinese transgressed in areas of the Kungrang Nala, Gogra and Pangong So on May 17th and 18th. And that the situation in eastern Ladakh continues to be sensitive and requires close monitoring and prompt action. Amidst all the friction, the disengagement seems to be fully stalled as first reported last week by India Today. After refusing to even acknowledge Pangong So as a friction point, China's ultimatum that any pullback must be matched by an Indian pullback on its own soil has made the situation even worse than before, with India fully standing its ground.
If due to any reason China is unable to pull back, whether it is to assuage the pain of the Galwan incident to the PLA, or is it to show some face to its own citizens, they are more than welcome to stick to their guns, and will stick to our guns for the time being. And when it becomes untenable for them, we should be ready to occupy the places which we seek.
In the initial phase of disengagement at Pangong Lake, the Chinese moved back from Finger 4 to Finger 5, but continued with its deployment on the ridgeline. India too pulled back from Finger 4, where troops from both sides had been in an eyeball-to-eyeball situation. Between Finger 5 and Finger 8, China strengthened its positions, brought in more boats and set up huts for the winter. In the 5th round of Corps Commander level talks last Sunday, the situation in Pangong Lake, the biggest flashpoint in the 3-month-old standoff, was the main focus. Even after that 5th round of talks, the disengagement between both sides is woefully incomplete.
Sources say there is no question of India diluting its stand by moving back in the Pangong Lake, as this will amount to alteration of status quo, something that India does not want. In fact, it's very clear now that China is being rigid and has put these conditions to ensure that the standoff continues. In wake of this, there have been several meetings in the security establishment to decide what the future strategy will be. Abhishek Bhalla in New Delhi for India Today.
Well, this is good news. India Today Group Vice Chairperson Kali Puri has been conferred the prestigious Impact Most Influential Woman Award for 2020. The award, by Exchange for Media, honours 49 other trailblazing women achievers from media, marketing, advertising fields who immensely contribute and inspire through their leadership.
At number 1 on the list, Kali Puri.
India Today Group Vice Chairperson Kali Puri has been conferred the prestigious Impact Most Influential Woman Award for 2020. The award by Exchange for Media honors 49 other trailblazing women achievers from media, marketing and advertising fields who immensely contribute and inspire through their leadership.
This is my 7th year on the...
This is the 9th edition of the award, and Kali has figured in the prestigious list 6 times.
So thank you very much.
The India Today group has made unprecedented strides under Kali's leadership, carving out pride of place in the industry, said the jury chair. The award assumes special significance coming during the COVID pandemic.
I would like to thank Exchange for Media for awarding me the Most Influential Woman of the Year. This award will always be very special to me, coming in the time of Corona that has tested every imaginable aspect of my leadership and character. Because the award is for influence, I would like to dedicate this award to my team that produces the gold standard of journalism that gives the group and me this power. I am so deeply grateful to all of you.
All right, on that note, we're going to go into a quick break, but do stay tuned. I'm going to be right back with India Today Fact Check. We do it every time in 7 at 7. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.